I was looking this up. Was it last week or 2 weeks ago when I first saw it revealed? Just trying to see some of the details on it because I saw Bandai Namco, and anytime there's Bandai Namco and the anime,
Mm-hmm.
there's it's going to be a 3D
It's gonna be hit or
arena
miss.
fighter. I personally don't really play those games.
I like those types of games where it's just like I'm playing through the story. I know it's like boring to play through the story, a story that we've all watched at least one or twice in our life, but it's fun because as a kid, you grow up watching this shit, and now you have the opportunity to do what you saw the characters are doing.
Experience it, yeah.
Not you per se, but you control the person doing the things that you saw the character doing. So I wouldn't mind it. I mean, I don't. This wouldn't be like a first day release for me.
Personally, this is day one for me, and not because it's the bias. Like we talked about the biases earlier. It's my bias. I don't
Yeah.
give. This is the first console game Bleach has had in 20 years. The last game they had out was Soul Resurrection, and that was, I think, PS3. I hope that with this one personally, it gives me the Ninja Storm 3 where I can kind of play like a story mode, like a singular adventure mode. You switch in the characters where you play in that place of the story, unlock the characters, you do your battles the same way. I I think Bandai Namco needs to knock this out the park.
What's going on? It's your boy Macky. Oh, yeah. And welcome to another reaction video. We got the Batman forward, Batman pull up, Batman forward, Batman pull up, blood and fire, yo, Sabawa. Batman Shawny in the motherfucking building. And we also got a special guest today. It's Musa. And we are the Nerdy by Nature boys. Welcome to another reaction video. Where is my... Yep. All right. Let's not waste no more time on it. Let's get right into the video. Today we are watching a reaction video. We're watching a trailer, excuse me, for the new Bleach game that's coming out. Bleach Rebirth of Souls. This is the announcement trailer.
That's not a it's not even unit of measurement.
That's what she said.
I wish for strength.
My nigga Johnny Young Bush.
If I cannot protect them from the wheel, then give me a strong blade and enough strength to shatter fate.
Do you wish to save your family?
Just tell me how! I'll do anything!
You must become a Soul Reaper.
Oh, day one.
Right. So it looks like this is a
Okay, hold on.
PlayStation.
I don't think it's going to be a PlayStation exclusive. That just might be because Sony did the trailer. but they do that. Like
Yeah.
say how, like there's like a state of play. If there's a multi-platform game, they'll show it, put the PlayStation logo on it, and then you go to the website and you see that hey, it's for all the consoles. Just they have like a licensing to be able to
It's like
present
a
it first.
marketing thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how many people that works on though. Like they'll see it and they'll be, oh, it's on PlayStation, and then just they don't even check if it's on anything else. Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole point. That's why they asked for that licensing to do it first, so that we could get all the
It
people
just
who have.
you're first. Oh yeah. So actually, so it's everybody: Xbox, PC, PlayStation 4 and 5.
Okay. So, question about this. I don't know if Shawny or Musa, you guys know. The story mode, right? Because I
It's
know.
going to be an original story.
Oh, so it's not
Wow.
a story from the show.
I mean,
Except
what
that
they'll
beginning
probably
part.
do is they'll have it like it'll be it's gonna be a blend. Like they'll have it go straight, and then throw in some bits and pieces just to like mix it up a little bit. But it should kind of be straight the whole way.
Okay.
But they said it's original story, so like you have to imagine like there's probably gonna be some what ifs, things like that. Like we'll see. But as far as we know, as far from what I read, it goes up to the Arankar arc. So that's pretty lengthy, in my
Yeah, that's a
opinion.
lot.
I mean, I could be wrong. I have to double check and see, but
That's a lot.
yeah.
That's he turns into the Soul Reaper, then he has to go save Riku or whatever her name
Yeah.
is.
Yep.
Then after that, it's the Soul Society. Then after that, it's the Arankar. That's a lot. That's at least
Yeah,
3
it's a
arcs.
lot to get through. Because it's the other thing is like the Soul Society arc is a lot of big fights too. Like he's got to fight
Mm-hmm.
Kenpachi, got to fight what's his name, Rukia's brother. I keep forgetting.
Byakuya. You gotta
Yeah.
fight.
Byakuya. You got to fight. I said Renji already. No, you got to fight Renji.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a lot
And
of.
don't you fight Aizen too?
Nah.
No, because Aizen comes out of nowhere and throws a surprise towards the end. I
Yeah.
think, because Aizen, I don't think Aizen really fought anybody. It's been so long to be honest. So
He like blows weren't landed, but there was a fight, if you want to call it that. But then
Oh, yeah, that nigga hypnotisis.
yeah.
Okay, what do we think?
So, so I was looking this up. Was it last week or 2 weeks ago when I first saw it revealed? Just trying to see some of the details on it because I saw Bandai Namco, and anytime there's Bandai Namco and an anime, there's it's going to be a 3D
it's gonna be hit or
arena
miss.
fighter, or yeah, and like again, sometimes that could be good, sometimes it could be bad. Depends on you. Like I personally don't really play those games. Like I used to play like I don't even know does Bandai do Ninja Storm in all those games or no?
Yes, Bandai Namco 100%
Okay.
did Ninja Storm.
Yeah, so I think like every year of college we would get like the new one or every couple of years and it was just like this is the same game with a new skin, the same substitution jutsu, the same
Mm-hmm.
everything. But to me, as a big fan of Bleach, obviously I'm gonna be a little biased on it. So I would like to see more on it, like you said, learning more about the story, if there are those what if situations, if it is going to be like I don't know. The cutscenes had me thinking it was going to be more not open world, but maybe like if you guys ever played Naruto, what was it on the 360? Rise of a Ninja, I think it was called. Like
It was mhm.
it had like story, but like you ran around the town and so like you had to get to the actual.
I think
Different
you're talking about
cutscenes.
Ultimate Ninja Storm 3. Because 3 had it where they had the same mechanic, but they had their single player mode was like
Mhm.
adventure. And you had to
Yeah,
go
yeah,
around the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
town, talk to people, do missions, type
Exactly.
thing. Like I agree. I hope they do the same thing with this because I feel
Hmm.
like they basically would do what Kakarot did. Even though Kakarot was a solo experience,
Hmm.
Ninja Storm 3 kind of gave you a little bit of both, where you played your single player, you played through the story, you played through the character specifically. There was like beat 'em up sections. I still remember fighting with Mike Guy, and you had to fight I think the clones and shit. It was hard. I remember it was a good game. That if they keep it like that,
Yeah,
I'll be happy. I don't want this to
yeah.
just be a hey, this is the
Story.
Demon Slayer
One,
just
yeah,
clash and here's some
hmm
cutscenes and then you just keep going through the story, you know?
right. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. It's like in Bleach naturally has always been the best, like to me, stylistically and like
Yes, just
pause
swaggy
on this next
anime.
statement, but and like all the characters look
I guess.
good, if that makes
Yes.
sense. Like men and women, I don't know, they just look like you want to look at the screen continuously. So and like the music that was playing,
Yeah,
everything, like
Orihime had the
it's
knockers.
huh?
Orihime had the
Yeah.
knockers.
Oh yeah, yeah. Orihime, Rangiku, Yoroichi's in this game, so
Oof.
she got that cat mode. I
Mm,
forget what it's called. I haven't. I read Bleach in like high school, so I've been watching it.
we'll
But
see.
yeah, no, it definitely it looks good. It's on my radar for sure. And they didn't give a date in this trailer, but I believe it's 2024 at some point. I don't know when they want to put that out, considering Sparking Zero was in what, October.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they
October,
might want to wait until
something
to
like that.
2025 early.
Yeah, you don't want.
Sparking Zero might shut down the whole year, honestly.
Yeah, Sparking Zero, Black Ops 6. Well,
Undisputed.
GTA 5, GTA 6 not till next year. So yeah, those are the games you want to kind of avoid, especially if they're
Uh,
similar.
the Assassin's Creed game that's coming out too.
Oh yeah,
They're gonna still.
Uh,
the Japanese one. I forget. Sorry, I'm not
yeah,
I don't know if it's named
Assassin's Creed
yeah.
after
guy.
that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So no, it definitely looks good though. It's on my radar for sure. Depending on,
Macky.
like we said, the single player. See how they do that.
Yeah, we gotta see some. We need a gameplay trailer. I mean, I'm not partial because I do like those kind of games. I know Shawny tried to take a little fake shot at Kakarot, but those are the type of games that I like. I like.
How did I take a shot at
I said
Kakarot?
fake. I said fake shot, bro. I know you
Oh,
weren't.
I'm about to say, damn.
But I like those types of games where it's just like I'm playing through the story. I know it's like boring to play through the story, a story that we've all watched at least one or twice in our life. But I don't know. There's just something about that just is so it's fun because as a kid you grow up watching this shit and now you have the opportunity to do what you saw the characters are doing.
Experience it. Yeah.
Not you per se, but you control the person doing the things that you saw the character doing. So I wouldn't mind it. I mean, I don't. Wouldn't be like a first day release for me.
Yeah.
I've learned the hard way that these type of games I would never get. Like I've been waiting for Jujutsu Kaisen. It's just finally got down to under $30 on Amazon Prime.
I heard
So
that game.
I don't even think it's worth
dog
that.
water.
Though.
wouldn't even. I played the demo, and I'm not gonna get it because I played the demo. But like I think the experience that I had with Demon Slayer, and I was so hyped for that shit to come out, and then I got it, and it was truly underwhelming. It just kind of like I gotta take a second look at a lot of these anime fighting games. If it's not,
They take advantage of your fandom for sure. Like you're gonna get hyped for anything that's based on the anime that you like. So
yeah, it's
you
only
just gotta be
few. Like
aware.
again, Sparking Zero is definitely gonna get my money. If a new One Piece game comes out once One Piece has completed, where I can become a pirate and create my own pirate, I'll do that. But I don't see that ever happening. They're probably going to give us a Pirate Warrior 5 and have us go through Egghead Island and shit like that. So again, I'm not really this wouldn't be a first day release for me. I would have to see more gameplay, see what's going on, see how the mechanics are, see the different types of modes they have. If they have, a battle mode where I could play as Ichigo, if I could do the story as well, and if they have an online mode, then again, I'll just wait until Black Friday or whichever year it comes out that year's Black Friday to purchase it, or Prime Day to purchase it, so it goes on sale.
I just hope it's not anyone like over. Like you mentioned, I haven't played Kakarot, but I just know like Dragon Ball Z games. Everyone always picks like the Saiyans because like I think what was the game like Xenoverse or something, like different races are like naturally better than others and stuff like that. Like I don't know if
So,
Ichigo's going to be like super overpowered and stuff like that, then it's going to be kind of corny, you know. Like I want there to be kind of like how Smash is, where it's based on your skill and like yeah, obviously some characters are like match up better against other characters, but I want it to be where you can get good at a character and like, you could win a decent amount, and it's not just like, okay, if you
They
pick
won't.
Ichigo, you're just gonna win.
They won't overpower. Even with like Fighter Z, it's, you see people play with the most obscure characters. Well, some people can rock it with Yamcha and destroy Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Like most of Bandai Namco's games, like everybody is balanced, even though it looks crazy. Like even in the Storm series, Sasuke and Naruto doing some intergalactic freaking um Sharingan Rasengan from outer space destroys the whole fucking planet, but you're still fighting and it still does the same amount of damage. So it's like they
Yeah,
balance it to some way, shape, or form. And if you ever played Storm online, like you'll know that people can get really cheesy with the combo. So it depends how you look at it, because the arena fighters aren't necessarily like skill esque compared to like, like your Mortal Kombat's or Street Fighters, things like
Street
that.
Fighter.
Like,
Yeah,
but they're very easy to get into, and if you know the mechanics, you can do very well. Um, I guess I'll just hop in from my point of view with it. Like, personally, this is day one for me, and not because it's the bias. Like we talked about the biases earlier. It's my bias. I don't give
yeah.
a fuck. This is the first console game Bleach has had in 20 years. The last game they had out was Soul Resurrection, and that was, I think, PS3, and that was more of the Pirate Warriors formula made by the same studio, Toei, um,
Koei
I keep
Tecmo.
fucking, thank you, Toei Kekmo. They're Muso games. I love Muso games, so I hope that with this one personally, it gives me the Ninja Storm 3 where I can kind of play like a story mode, like a singular adventure mode. You switch in the characters who you play in that place of the story, unlock the characters, you do your battles the same way. I I think Bandai Namco needs to knock this out the park, because we had the Demon Slayer game, and I never bought the Demon Slayer. Well, my godson's a big fan, but I bought it for him, but I didn't buy it for myself. I knew that was not going to be well, because all it was is like, hey, we're going to give you slideshows of the anime and have you fight the fights, and that was it. That was a cash grab. Jujutsu Kaisen Curse Clash. They tried to switch up the formula and do a team-based arena fighter. Not good at all. That shit was even worse. It was literally clip arts, faded menus. It was kind of like you could just tell they just shitted it out, and it just didn't. It was just not good. Like it was insulting, because I feel like, yo, JJK is such a amazing property, and y'all
It's the
just threw it out
hottest
to throw
thing
it
right
out there.
now. Yeah, that's crazy.
So the only thing right now you can clearly see, Sparking Zero is gonna be probably the best game for them this year, guaranteed. Probably for the last decade, I want to say.
Yeah,
Sparking
the
Zero
hype
is
for
gonna.
that game is off
Decade.
the
When
charts
did
right now.
when did Kakarot come out?
Probably
Kakarot is
2020, right?
They still throwing DLCs for that.
Yeah, but I would argue, but people are not. People
But
still
I
playing
I,
Kakarot, but
I hear what you're saying. I'm just being annoyed. But yes, I agree. Sparking Zero may be, depending on, of course, how it is, may be the best game that they've put out.
dog,
I would say
it is not
since
depending. What we see
Kakarot.
right now.
Don't shit on Kakarot. Kakarot is really good, man. I
I'm not
enjoy
shitting on Kakarot, but what I'm trying to say is that people want their Budokai 4, bro. People want Budokai. We're talking like niggas in the hood growing up, getting that game on the PlayStation 2 and rocking out with the Tenkaichi. Sparking Zero is literally Budokai 4. All it is that Sparking Zero is the translation of Budokai in English.
Mm-hmm.
So what they do, well, actually, yeah. So how we got Budokai in the US, Japan has it as Sparking Zero. They
It's like
call
the
it
same
Sparking Zero
thing with
because
Resident Evil and
and
Biohazard.
Biohazard.
Yeah.
Exactly. So what happens is Zero is the reboot. We're starting from scratch. We're giving you everything we have with Dragon Ball. We've seen the characters of what they're gonna have, bro. Like it's fucking
This is
insane.
gonna be the most
So
characters in any Dragon Ball Z game.
100%, and rightfully so. So with that being said, I'm still getting this shit on day one, but I really hope that Bandai Namco puts the love and care into it. And I feel like because Bleach is currently back, it's we're getting the new episodes, we're getting the new quality. We're about to enter into the third core of it later this year. I feel like it's a great time to be a Bleach fan. It's a perfect time to really cash in on it. And I also feel like, bro, like we haven't had a console game again in 20 years. Knock this shit out the park. You don't got to do much. I don't want the cutscenes from fucking Demon Slayer and Jujutsu Kaisen. I don't want the clip art from Jujutsu Kaisen. I don't want the slideshow. I want like you to animate the people in game engine. Give me my cutscenes. Give me my original story. Give me my single player experience. Like, bro, like when you really think about it in perspective, Bleach has a lot of fucking characters between the Gote, the lieutenants, the Arankar, and then eventually, if you want to really like get into with the Stern Readers right now in the Thousand Year Blood War, like potential
they all
is
got a
there
letter. Yeah, it's like 30.
Yeah, like the potential is there. For me, this is day one only because I know that Bandai Namco is gonna do a collector's edition, and there's gonna be Ichigo statue because they just did it now with Sparking Zero because I was refreshing every day trying to get this shit for my godson. $220, you get a freaking statue of Broly and Goku with the whole collector's edition set. That's his Christmas gift. So I want them to do the same thing for Bleach. Give it the same exact energy, bro. Like, you can't. You guys already fucked up twice with Demon Slayer and Jujutsu Kaisen. You can, and not to mention the Naruto Ninja Storm was it the HD 4K collection shit, the one that just came out a few months ago.
Yeah.
So that was apparently they bullshitted that. They did the little cutscenes, animated cutscenes, not in-game engine, and that one just dropped now. I think I saw it for $25. I'm still not gonna pay that. Like, I feel like Storm. The problem with Ninja Storm is that there's only so many times you can remake that game and it do what it's supposed to do. Like, I think I like that Bandai Namco is pushing out towards Bleach. I have faith because I've seen what they can do at their best. So I just hope they don't fuck this shit up. Like,
that's all we can hope.
Bleach don't come back after 10 years for you guys to put out a game and fuck up like Jujutsu Kaisen. Like, that shit was horrible.
Yeah, the Clash of the Curses or whatever that shit is called is easily one of the worst anime games besides Demon Slayer and what's that other game? Jump Stars,
Jump Force.
Yeah, that shit, man. The characters look beautiful, bro. The game mechanics wasn't that bad. It's just the story and everything else was just hot garbage, bro. Like, it's okay. We don't need a story all the time. You don't got to tell a story. You could just give us boxing and that's it. Niggas will play that shit. Jesus Christ. But you heard our reactions. We reacted to this shit. Let us know what you think in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. We do all that good shit. We'll catch you on the next reaction video. Deuces!
What's going on, Nerdy fam? We want to thank you for watching our video today. We appreciate all the love and support and the views that we get. If you want us to talk about a specific thing, let us know in the comments below. You can follow us on our YouTube at Nerdy by Nature TV. What else we got going on? We got the Spotify and Apple podcast, the Nerdy by Nature podcast. If you don't have time to watch the videos, you can listen to it on the go, on your run, working out, X, Y, and Z. You know how it goes. And then, we got our social handles. You can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok at Nerdy by Nature TV. That's at Nerdy by Nature TV, all in one word. You know how it goes. Keep it nerdy. We love you, and goodbye.